Fred, you said you were going to mention something else earlier. I don't know if you've...
I can't remember what it was, but I do something else that I could tell you about the time. The time of the Battle of Belleek or Pedigo or whatever it was called. My mother, she was born actually in...
This was 1922?
Yeah,
I think so.
It was.
Start that again, just to tell us about...
And at the time of the Battle of Belleek, which was around the time of partition in 1921-22, and she was... My mother's family had moved to Fermanagh because her father was left a farm here. She was born in the Newton Abbey area, what's now known as Newton Abbey, but at that time there wouldn't have been very many houses. So they had moved to here, and she can remember at that time, they lived near here, but reasonably high up. Well, not that, but a bit higher than here. And she can remember hearing the horses towing the big guns down the shore road to go down to take part in the Battle of Belleek. They could hear the sound carries across the loch, and they could hear the jingles, I suppose, and and the noise of the carriage, the horses, and the gun carriage, and all the rest of it. She can remember that, but that's her only memory of it.
That's extraordinary, because we don't think of the troubles at that time as involving big guns, heavy guns, and artillery and so on. But in the Battle of Belleek, Pedigo,
that's right.
Obviously was quite a substantial.
They did. There was. I don't think there was that many rounds fired out of the big guns, but there was some fired. So I suppose if they were, I don't know. I remember my brother-in-law, his relatives lived near Pedigo, and he said that I think they either, I can't remember now whether they fired from near their house or whether the shell went over their house. I'm not quite sure, but obviously he had heard stories about it as well.